It's called Poker Nights with AIA. We play together once a week. You never know what's in store, so here's a peek. The cards start to fly at 7:30 sharp. Keep your eyes on the kid and know almost consider them sharks. A boom across the room as everyone's scared. All good, that's just Gabe's aces losing the mic trips while impaired. Meanwhile, in all in showdown pops off with Lee. He's up against the Beaver bunch that includes Danae, Priscilla, and Aubrey. If he pulls this off, it will be the call of the year.
Welcome to the All in the Alliance Poker Podcast, Season 6, Episode 5. I'm Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, the house Woodmansey.
King Marty and Andi.
Andi, Indialand Mystery Ball Thickener.
And joining us today is the winner of last week, Jeremiah the Kid. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start.
Yeah. I know it was a rough cash game that you had today, but you did great last week during our tournament. I think you had like 4 or 5 million. How many did you have?
Yeah, I think I had like 3.8, 4 million around there.
Yeah, you had a good week. All right, so to get started, why don't we go ahead and let Andi do her thing?
Welcome to the slowest, fastest 3 minutes in poker. Finishing out first was Robert with +1, followed by Marty with +2, Gabe with +3, Marcia and +4, followed by Jacob +5, who took out Marty, giving me a +1, total of +6. Mike went out 17th with +6, followed by Tony and +7. Mr. Irrelevant, Michael Benton, went out 15th +8, which is the lowest I think he's finished in a long time. Noe is 14th +9. Chris the House, 13 +10. Eric, 12th +11. Keith went out 11th, which is +12, but it had a 7-2, took out Tony, and had another 7-2, giving a +3 with the total of +15. Followed by yours truly with +13, but I took out Chris, who was in the top, so gave me an additional 2 points with +15. Followed by Aubrey with +14. Priscilla is an 8th with +15, but took out Michael, who's in the top, giving her an additional +2, so a total of +17. Peyton was 7th with +16, followed by Gavin in 6th place, +17, but took out Gabe, so that gives an additional point, so +18. Lee went out 5th, +18, but took out Robert, who was in the top, had a bounty, and he had 2 7-2s, and survived the night, and had a bounty, giving me a +7 with a total of +25. Sue finished 4th with +19, but took out Marcia, who's in the top. Jacob, Noe, survived the night and the bounty, giving her an additional 6 points with a +25. Dan went out 3rd, +20, but he had a 7-2, took out Mike. Eric, Peyton was in the top, survived, and had the most souls, giving him an additional +11, which gives him a +31. Nate, +21, in 2nd place, had a bounty reward and survived the night, which gives him an additional 2 points, +23. Actually, Dan, sorry, he had a 7-2, took out Mike. Peyton, who's in the top, had a bounty. Gavin, Priscilla, bounty reward, survivor, most souls. So that actually gives an additional +11, I believe. And then Junior, our guest, went first for the first time this season, probably not the last, +22. Took out Keith, who's in the top, took out Andi, Aubrey, who's in the top, and survived the night, which is +26, giving it a total of +28. So where does that leave us after 5 weeks? Lee's still in first place with +128. Marcia's +100. Aubrey's in 3rd with +95, followed by Dan in 4th with +89. 5th is Nate, +85. Michael is in 6th with +84. Keith and Peyton are both tied at 7th with +82. Chris is 9th, so just below the cut, in +80. 10 is Andi with +79. Robert in 11th, +78. Marty is in 12th, +66. Gavin, 13th, +64. Noe's in 14th with +63. 15th is Mike with +61. 16th is Sue with +56. Tony is in 17th, +55. Priscilla is in 18th, +53. Eric is in 19th with +48. Junior jumped up to 20th with +47. Gabe's in 21st with +39. And Jacob's in last place, 22nd with a +34. And that is your fastest, slowest 3 minutes in poker.
All right, good job. That was awesome. All right, so all 3 tables. It seemed like it was quicker last week. I don't know why. It seemed like there was a lot more eliminations early.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like the first 2 people went out really quickly.
They did. It seemed like we got to the final table a lot quicker than we usually do. So I don't know if it's just maybe people playing more aggressive, or maybe we didn't have as many players because of the week prior. It was a theme week, and we always bring in like extra people. So
We only have one extra person.
yeah, so I guess it was just one of the weeks. People played more aggressive. All right, so who on here on the podcast was at the dungeon table?
Marty.
Who gives a shit?
So table 3 was Michael, Jacob, Eric, Garcia, Noe, Marty, and Stu.
All right, Marty. So I know it may not be the best, but what happened at table 3?
So I will tell you this. I've noticed that every single time I'm in the dungeon, the last 3 times I've been in the dungeon, I've gone out early. That's just kind of happened. I mean, coincidental, right? I went out. I mean, I played a hand to Jacob, right? Ace. Here's the board. It was ace, ace, 4, 5, and 7. Okay. I had pocket 2, 3, spaded. I put him on trip aces. Like I said, for me, I think it was the right call. We were steady increasing the pot. I had him on trip aces. I did not think that he had ace 5 in his hand, which gave him a full house. What kind of threw me off a little bit too was his confusion on what his fucking hands were and what the hands rankings were. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. So I was kind of playing a little bit lenient in terms of, like I said, I was like, man, I'm not sure. He goes, hey, do I have to call? Or kind of, there was some question about that. And I said, no, first of all, hold on. He's like, I'm pretty sure I have the best hand or the best hands. It's like, well, are you sure? He's like, well, I'm not sure how the ranking is. I've been playing poker that long. I said, well, hold on. If you want to look it up just so you know where your hand lies, you can do that. And he's like, well, I mean, I don't mind. And the second one, he was like, no, I think I have the second best hand in poker. I said, the second best hand? I was like, you can't even make the second best hand in poker on that on this, where the tables ran out right now. So I knew he had the full house at that point, and I was kind of done for it since we had already gone all in. So I feel like I made the right call. I mean, it is what it is, saying this kind of stuff happens all the time, but like I said, there's just kind of a bad decision on my end, I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can get some other opinions on that.
So did you say that he had suited 5-8?
No, he had, it was not suited 5-8. There was ace, 4, 5, 7 is what kind of flopped out on the board, right?
And
So
he had 8-5.
yeah, and I had 2, 3, so I hit this straight. His betting was consistent with that, but I'm the one that put him all in at the end. So I mean, I'm not really sure if anybody else would have made that call or not. I don't know. What do y'all think? Would anybody else have made that call?
It'd be tough. I probably wouldn't have gone all in at that point, but it's hard to say because it depends on the amount of the pot.
Yeah. Okay, Jason.
Pot. I would say, yeah, all in may have been the right move, but it just depends on the pot size.
Yeah. Okay. If you had him on trips, would you have made that call? How about that?
All in.
Yep. Okay. I just want to make sure. I mean, like I said, I'm okay with that placement. What I don't like is the fact that I went out to Jacob, and I don't give a fuck what you feel, Jacob. I don't care. But the second part of that is like that's my own personal feeling to that, and I fucking, for whatever reason, man, the dungeon has been eating my lunch the last 3 times, so it is what it is. It wasn't a good night for me. I had to then, because I rode with Noe, or we rode together, I had to then sit and fucking endure, whatever the hell it was the rest of the night. So.
Oh, yeah, because he went out, or he stayed in until middle of the pack.
Yeah. I did, however, push Robert around a little bit on the cash game, so that, I mean, I felt better about that at the end of it, so.
Hey, there you go. And you weren't out first.
Yeah.
Y'all know who went out first, which we're about to get to.
Yep. But anyway, that's how it was for me. I didn't really watch the rest of it. I'm not going to lie. So, hey, Nate, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up and sit on your couch and eat your ice cream. How about that? So go ahead and get back to it. If y'all want to know, I'm reading it. Everyone C-swap Marty in the dungeon is what he said. So.
Now, kid, did you start out in the dungeon?
No, the kid was on table 1. So table 1 was Yuli, Gabe, Priscilla, Robert, Mike, the kid, Gavin, and Dan.
That's right. So Michael was in the dungeon, I think, though.
No, yeah, Michael was table 3. Yeah.
Okay. Who, after Marty got out, who was still in the dungeon that came out? Do you have that info?
Literally everybody else.
Everybody?
I went second, so.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
so Gabe was not at that table. Let's see. Yeah, everybody, I think, ended up moving the tables to the other.
who actually sat next to me at table 1. Who was at table 2?
It was Peyton, Chris, Aubrey, Tony, myself, Nate, and Keith.
All right, so Chris and Andy, why don't you guys tell us what happened at table 2?
I took him out.
Nice.
She got lucky.
Lucky.
To be honest with you, I felt like I was just bleeding chips all night. Like I didn't feel like I didn't really catch a lot of hands. And so finally, when I did catch a hand, I was able to take Chris out. I don't remember what the hand was though, Chris, do you?
Was it?
Oh my God. That makes it so much better for me. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I really don't remember either. So
Was it suited?
I really
Probably.
Suited, yes, that is right. Suited. So
I don't remember.
Nate said Andi played good. Even the hands she folded, she wouldn't have won. So
okay. So that's not bad.
yeah, so it's like, I had some okay hands, but it would have ended poorly for me. So, which, I didn't last much longer after I took Chris out. So,
So that's all that matters then, I guess. Taking out Chris.
Hey, Chris, do you remember the hand?
No, I'm trying to
Yeah.
You want me to tell you? I wrote it down. You want me to tell you? Here,
do it.
let me walk you through it.
Do it. I mean, you had enough time. You were out first. You were out on the top, so you had enough time.
Oh.
I think Camilla and I were hanging up downstairs for a while.
Oh.
Guys, you need the company. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Don't act like you're fucking far behind me.
What are you talking about? Second?
Fuck out of there. Hey, dude, you came in there shortly after, bro.
yeah, but it made you drop out of the top, Chris. So,
Oh.
I was never in the top.
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not, guys, just so everybody knows, this right here is the voice of Powder, not my voice, but Chris is the Powder McPowderson voice. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to hear about it. He doesn't want to know about it. But so everybody that can remember and reflect on anything that happened to Chris that night, please share it. Everybody, all of our listeners want to hear.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he
Maybe Nate will, but
made the top final main event table in one season, and I think that was the Peyton season that Peyton won. He could be in danger of missing the second time, only second time in his career.
well, Lee, you're officially the only one that's made all 5 final tables this season. So now that Michael went out.
Yeah, finally Michael went out. I'm trying to remember how he went out because I don't think I ever saw him at my table the whole night. Does anybody remember who took him out?
Who took Michael out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have that information? Anybody?
Priscilla.
Did. Oh,
Yep.
Okay. I think she left our table for a second and then came back. I can't remember. But
But Nate was saying, so with that hand, Chris played way too aggressive to start, got down to like 50K chips and was way behind the entire night. So
wow.
he gave hella chips up to Aubrey, like he wanted the fuckers.
Oh my God, Jesus. Thank you, Nate.
So, all right. So Lee, tell us about table 1 at Orchid.
All right, Jeremiah.
What's up?
Hey, bud. So table 1 last week. You remember how your night went for that night?
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Like, I just waited for spots, and then I was definitely put in some gross spots, but there's this one lady that just goes all in when she has a strong hand, so it's kind of easy to get away from big hands because she probably just has a better one. I forget her name.
Priscilla.
Yeah. So it's just like that's I would only get into like tough spots with her, so it just made it easy to fold, definitely. And then I ended up moving tables to not the dungeon, but like the other table.
Yeah, that's right. Because I remember we were kind of me and Dan were sitting next to each other, saying, "Man, we got all the chips over here, buddy. Why do you want to move?" And then you went and stole all their chips, the little chips they had.
Yeah.
And then y'all locked up a lot of chips, so
Yeah, we did.
I was like, all right, getting them from y'all is just like, it's just a patience. I'll just go steal pots from this other table.
I think I had low stack when you got over there, and I was like, okay. I think I had to go all in because I was big blind, and that's how low of stack I was. Not from like losing big hands. It was just bleeding.
Yeah, and then I scooped a huge hand, 4-bet, like Keith, I think is his name, maybe.
Yeah.
And also Aubrey.
Yeah, 4-bet Keith in position with ace king suited, and he called it like queen jack suited, and the flop was ace king, so I flopped a boat. He checks, I check back, and then the turn is a miracle like 10, so he hits a straight. He just jammed, I snap called, and
Wow. That's the dream scenario, yeah. Too bad you didn't have that on today's game.
I know it is.
Oh, man, that would have been huge. So table 1 started out very interesting. So very first freaking hand dealt, we've got an all-in. And it's involving me and Robert, who's got a name for himself as being the most aggressive player.
The sniffer.
The card sniffer, yeah. That's his nickname. So we're sitting here. He goes ahead and he starts betting. Actually, I started the hand out. I think I just min raise. So it was like 2-4. I bet 4, but I've got aces. So he doesn't know what I've got, and he starts to bet. He's got, I think I want to say he starts out like 50K. And at that point, I'm like, well, I'll double it to 100. And I want to say he doubles it to 200, and then I shove. He insta calls, and then I turn over aces. He's got kings, and he gets nothing, and not even a draw, and then he goes out. First hand, one and done. So I double my stack right early on, and pretty much for me, the rest of the night was pretty good. I played pretty aggressive since I got double stack early. Won a few more pots after that. Built it up to about maybe 700K right at about the second break. Most of the rest of the table, I had Dan to my right, Gabe to my left. Poor Gabe. He couldn't catch shit. And unfortunately, he plays like he's got a hand, but he couldn't hit anything at all. And so he bled out pretty quick, and I think he went out before the second break.
I feel like that's been kind of his season so far, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're right. It has been. He'll probably tell you. Dan played pretty solid. Seemed like him and Priscilla got into it a lot. Priscilla got the best of him a lot of times because she would just jam like right on the flop no matter what came out. And she got a lot of pots. Eventually, though, she did catch a few people that refused to fold to her, and then she lost a few hands. I think Nate was one of them once we eventually did get to the final table. But she did make final table and did pretty good, but then eventually got out. Dan made the final table. The kid came back to our table, made final table. Who else was there? Mike played pretty decent. He was the other dealer with me. Me and him dealt.
Michael, not Mike.
No, Mike. So back going early on, Mike, he found himself all in, but he lost. I think it was a boat over boat that he lost. It was pretty bad. And then he got taken out shortly after that. It was Gavin at our table that was as well. And I think it was Gavin that took him out. So Gavin had a good early start, but
Dan took Mike out.
oh, right. Gavin did the damage, but then Dan took out Mike shortly after. Gavin and Dan got into it a little bit. I think Dan, it was basically back and forth. I think Dan won a big hand, Gavin won a big hand, but eventually Gavin got out and Dan stayed. But yeah, final table. That table one was probably one of the tougher tables of the season. A lot of aggressive players, a lot of all-ins. Our first two hands, I was one of them that was all-in, and then the second one was all-in with Priscilla and Dan. So, yeah, it was a crazy night, and I pretty much stayed at that table the whole night. I couldn't get many cards after the second break, but I had enough starting chips that I survived the night, thank God. I did have to go all in on one hand during final table against Priscilla. I had ace-8, she had ace-jack, so she had me out kicks, but I managed to flop an 8 and went all in, and she called, so I doubled up. That also helped me survive the night. But, yeah, that was pretty much it. So, as you heard in the standings-wise, not a lot of movements. One thing that I thought may have hurt her a little bit more was your mom, Jeremiah. I thought Marcia would be hurt by not showing up, but she didn't show up. And I want to say all the subs that showed up that night were taking another spot. So I think she was the one that had to take or did somebody sub for Marcia?
Yeah, Aubrey's boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. Dominic. Yeah.
Has he ever played poker before?
Yeah.
Yes, but not prior to
Not
that
a lot.
season.
Yeah, there's a retirement home that he used to play at.
With Michael.
Hey, but I had a quick question for you on Gabe's hand. And I caught this when I walked in there. He was pretty pissed off about his hand. That's the hand that who won that hand? Does anybody remember?
I want to say me. I think I took out Gabe.
You did, right? But did you win with a straight or did you win what did you win with?
Oh yeah, he had like bottom pair.
Yeah, he had Jack 9. He didn't even hit the straight.
Gavin took out Gabe.
Who did?
Gavin.
Oh, yeah, Gavin did. That's right.
Yeah, so it was Gavin, Dan, and somebody else I thought, and Gabe were in. I think it was 3 all-ins. Am I correct?
It was a crazy hand, yeah. It was, God, I want to say it was a flush over somebody.
I was gonna say, did he have suited to start? Is that why maybe he went in all in?
I think he was on a draw, but like I said, when I went out there, he was pissed off. He's like, I'm so tired of this bullshit. And I looked at his hand, and I thought I looked at you, Jay, and I was like, hey, I said, did he hit? I thought you said no. He had low pair, and that was kind of it. You're going against a potential flush and a potential straight with what, high pair or mid pair and maybe two
I think
pair?
it was mid pair. It was like something low.
No,
Yeah,
it was like a 2-way all in, and then
And okay, yeah, I just want to make sure I didn't see something different because I was like, I told Gabe, I was gonna call him, but he seemed a little frustrated. I was gonna say, why were you so frustrated? Was it just kind of the way everybody called, or was it you thought you had something different? Or I don't know. I just wanted to get some perspective on it. I don't know. So,
I don't know. I questioned the call myself, but it's just probably one of those things. Maybe he thought the other two were bluffing. I don't know.
yeah. Okay. All right. My bad. And Nate, I swear to God, Nate, fucking just mute yourself, bro. That Jack 9 does lose, and it loses in the worst forms of fashion. I'm gonna tell you right now. So
how we have the podcast set up is we go through an app called Podbean, and so we've got a lot of our players listen to us live, and they always post stuff in the chat room, and it's pretty much
I can't see it.
the Nate show.
are you on the app or no? Are you open?
Yeah. Like I open the app, but it's just a black screen.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. You see everybody's comments like right now, Dan's talking about how he has 2 pairs of balls. He's got to get those removed. He's got to get them surgically removed and stuff. So, and then Nate is, he's on the couch right now. He's high as a kite. Just put it on there.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, go ahead. Sorry about that, Lee. I just
You're good. You're good. All right. So that's how last week played out. Again, Marcia, I thought Dominic, even though he only took 4 points, it's tough for him because he's not used to the league yet. I think this maybe is only a second time playing with us. It was rough, but Marcia managed to stay in second. So she's got 100 points. Only 2 people have cracked the 100-point mark, and she's still in second, doing good. Aubrey's still up there. She came down, and she's back up. She didn't have the best week like she did the week before. Michael, first time not making the final table, took 15th, but he's still in the top 7. Peyton's he's building up. He didn't. I don't know if he did make the final table as well. So he's putting a few weeks together, and he's finally in the top 8.
I was gonna say, I feel like this season the points are so much closer. Go like halfway through the season than they have been the last few seasons. Like you're the only one then that has a huge gap. Really, everybody at least is like between 3 and 5 points from the position in front of them. So.
Well, it's a lot like what Phil and Dan say. It's really a conservative league, not player-wise, but structure-wise. It's made for the guys that play conservative or fold. And Michael, of course, he's always tracking the top table. I've been consistently making it, but I've learned, like, if you fold even ace junk or ace mid card, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's really, you got to play position. You got to play really not tight, not conservative, but you got to play like almost position. Like a position is everything right now, because if you're on the button or even in the blind spots, if you've been aggressive and get people out early, that's really all about position is what it is. But anyway, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, are you able to do the interview this time with Jeremiah, or do we have to wait for Requise?
I mean, no. I mean, I'm doing something right now. I can just ask some questions.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
Hey, guys, hold on. Let me get to the edge of my seat. Hold on. Big. Go ahead.
Hey, Jeremiah. Welcome back. You finally show up in the league. We were wondering where the fuck you been, why you been sucking. Those are the questions that we're basically going to ask.
yeah.
Is what basically woke you up last week?
Well, like
Were you just getting lucky and just riding high, or what?
no, I mean I'm the best player there, like 100%. And no doubt about it. Like
Is it better than Nate and Dan and Lee?
100%.
Okay, I love it. Keep on talking.
And what's it called? I've just been running bad, like in cash, and I don't really play too much tournament anymore, so I've been strictly playing cash. So
You prefer cash over tournament?
honestly, no. Like I just been playing cash because it's easy. Like I just go sit down and play. I want to learn tournament more. Like I don't really understand it all that well too much.
Do you feel like AIA is the best way to get tournament experience, or like no? There's other places.
I mean, it's definitely good, like friendly game, but I think if you want to like try and get like good at tournaments and stuff, it's just like it's a good practice if you're like really beginning, but not if you want to get better, because I mean you have to go against better people to
Because like you said in the beginning, you're the best player and everyone else sucks.
Yeah.
So it's not really good practice for you.
I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just be messing around, so.
Were you messing around last week?
No, last week I was like, all right, I really got to lock in here. Like, I even told my mom, I was like, yeah, like, I'm actually going to play poker today. I'm not going to mess around.
Hey, since you can't see this, Dan said, yeah, not shoving with ace king when someone is already all in is a good way to learn, youngin.
Bro, Dan, you suck. And there was a bounty. I only did that because he had a bounty and I need the points. Like, I wanted to win that pot.
Okay. You're not wrong.
I know what he means by like, like you need to get a player out. So, but
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, do you feel different because the better part of your spouse, your dad isn't in the league no more and you have the sucky part, your mom in the league?
No, actually, the more like I've been watching my mom play, like she's actually not bad. Like,
are you saying she's better than your dad now, or you're not saying that? You're not taking that back.
It's like it's so 50-50. It's like trying to make like a very like you're just like when you're stuck, you don't know whether to call or fold. It's kind of like that. Like, it's just.
Do you still think Nate's the worst player you've ever seen?
No, I've now like that. There's some new people I've seen some like crazy.
Who's the new worst player other than you? Because you're still in the little bottom.
Dude, and I also didn't play the first week, so I started off 0 points. Like already, like doesn't help. Like I went out like first twice in a row, but it happens.
Does it happen? Okay.
I mean, you'll see me at the final table, like no questions.
Okay.
Oh,
I gotcha. But so, who's the new worst player in your eyes, in Jeremiah's eyes? Who's the new worst player?
I have to say Marty, honestly.
What?
I'm just saying.
Wait.
It's a joke.
Hey, like I say to everybody, I fuck people up for less. So
wow.
I know you're joking. That's funny.
I don't know who this dude is. I don't know his name, but he's like some like skinny like white dude.
Oh, Jacob, the one who took money out. That's the guy who took money out.
yeah, lucky. I mean, like I said, dude, I just.
So you're saying the worst player took out Marty? So okay.
Or like it's very like I don't know. It's just
He's very new to poker as well, though.
Huh?
He's new. Jacob's newer to poker.
Yeah.
oh yeah. So I mean yeah, like
Yeah, he is.
yeah, he's the worst.
He's actually Marty referral. Marty referred him, so he's elite.
But I think like I don't know. No one is like a thinking player, like or like I don't know. I feel like Cash is different. I'm surrounded by like very very good players. Like,
So how often a week do you play poker, like cash or tournament? Monday through Sunday.
I want to say like there was a time where I was playing every day, but now it's like 4 times a week probably.
4 times a week, more like 3 cash, 1 tournament, which is ours.
I'm strictly cash. Like I don't really play tournament.
So other than our tournament, which you counted, right?
Yeah, I don't play. Oh no! On top of that, like I'll go and play like cash after y'all's tournament, like every time.
Yeah, I've been seeing pictures of that. Yeah, you've been doing pretty well. Just today was your bad day.
No, like I don't know. It's just been such a roller coaster this month. Like I was up like 4K like early on in the month, and then just torched it, and then it's just like up and down, up and down.
What's your negative right now?
When you
Like how much are you down?
right now, I'm probably stuck like 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I was
What's next after that, Chris?
What?
2.5 mil? Like, wait.
I was like, the way he said it so confidently, like it was 2.5 mil.
Okay.
He made it sound like he just played low 2.5 mil in poker.
Go ahead, Simon.
In a cash game, what's the biggest pot you've ever won?
I've won like I've scooped. I think the biggest pot I've ever won was like a 3.2K, $3,200 pot. Yeah.
Yeah, 3,200.
Yeah, don't fucking confuse Chris.
Yeah, you could say 3,200.
Yeah, $3,200 pot.
You remember the hand?
Oh yeah. I had pocket queens. I don't know what the other dude had, but me and this dude, like, we have like some crazy beef at the poker table. Like, he feels the need to like calm me down with like super light, and he just like one time, the first time I ever played against him, like I had like ace 4 suited, and he always has a huge stack. Like he's a good player, but he starts to drink like late in the night, and like he's like some Asian dude, and he just gets pretty reckless. And
Does that feel?
Does his name rhyme with Dill?
And I called the clock on him because he check raised massive, and then I jammed all in, and he's like tanking for ages. So I called the clock, and I was like, "All right, bro, like you gotta hurry up." Like, and he was like, "I will beat the fuck out of you," like saying like all this crazy stuff.
Wow.
And then we just have beef like at the table. And he's like some old Asian dude. Like it's just funny.
Okay, so it's not Phil. Okay.
Dan said, "Is it Indians or Junior's kryptonite?"
Lee, it sounds like the guy that was at the table when we went up to Windstar.
Yeah,
And I genuinely like I stack this dude every time I play against him. Like, and he gets so mad. I don't know. I swear he has like unlimited money because he just rebuys 500, 500, 500. But yeah, I had pocket queens and I flopped a boat, and I don't know what he had. Honestly, I think he had kings or something. He didn't show. He never shows. He was like, "Okay, you're good." Like he called my all in, and he was like, "I always like fast roll my hand," and he just mucked.
Wow. Now, if I can name a table with players on it, you tell me who is your first target to take out because it will help you better the table playing wise. Okay? So at your table, you have Lee, me, Dan, Nate, Aubrey, and then Gabe.
Oh.
Who, and you're sitting down. How are you playing that night? Who are you focusing to get out first to better your night?
We all know the answer to that, I feel like.
Now, honestly, to better my night, like in the sense of like the poker table, or like just like me, like my mood.
No, the poker table, to make the poker table run good for you.
Oh, probably you or Dan, because I don't know, like Dan just always is just doing some weird things. Like I will always call Dan down light no matter what. Just he's a very reckless player. So, if he's just out of the way, then it just makes things easier. And then you, I would just want you out because you just talk so much. And you tilt me like without even playing like poker. Like,
Wow, you tilt a kid. Hey, Chris, that means something.
I did that to a lot of people. I did that to your mom on week 3. She hated me. But she still won the night, though. So, okay, it's good. So, now, do you go after me or Dan? Now, in that scenario, who's the worst player at the table?
I mean, I think that's just like a no-brainer.
Say it.
It's just Gabe 100 at one, like 100.
Oh, come on. He's not the worst player.
Who is the worst? Oh, I mean, you can argue like Aubrey, but like,
Oh,
shit! Oh shit!
I didn't see that coming.
I mean, no, I feel like she understands the game. So Gabe doesn't know like anything. I feel like.
Yeah, Aubrey's really good with numbers, so I think that helps her at a lot of nights.
I think she gets extremely lucky sometimes, but I don't think she's a bad player. So like,
Yeah. Now, last question. So, a spicy one. Now, there are a couple of girls here. We have Marcia, which is your mother. We have Andi. We have Priscilla. We have Tsunami. And we have Aubrey. Out of those 5 players, rate them from suckiest to best.
oh, like who's the worst and who's the best at all of them?
Yep, out of those 5 players.
Chris, you had to use the word suckiest.
Yep.
Okay, so this is kind of hard.
So, yeah, Tsunami, Andi, Priscilla, Aubrey, and your mother.
Okay.
I think what the funniest thing about this is he's trying to really figure out who the suckiest is.
Yeah, y'all are all like
Y'all are all great players.
no.
No,
He's like,
No, I'm sorry, Andi. Like, I have to put you at the bottom.
That's fine. I've also been playing the least out of all the females too, so that makes sense.
Yeah. I hope there's no bad blood between us after this. But
Oh, I'm coming for you. No, that's
okay, and then I would put that girl that's new.
Priscilla.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Just no. I think she knows. No, actually, she knows. Like, but she just goes all in when she has a strong hand. Like, just I don't know, understand why she doesn't get value. Like, if she just is patient, she could have so much more chips.
Okay.
So, but she just goes all in. Like,
Fourth.
she knows how to like bluff and jam withdrawals and everything.
Okay. So you rank her 4th place. Okay. Out of 5. Out of 5 girls, she's in 4th. So who's 3rd?
And then third, I would put Sue.
Tsunami?
Because like she's always playing. I feel like she's always playing, so she knows. Like
She took a huge break from it though, so she was playing bingo a lot. So I feel like she's kind of getting back on her feet.
Yeah, because she.
I think I've played with her. You know, she's a woman, so like she's not gonna be that good. You know, but like.
Wow. Jeremiah hanging the E.
Oh, keep it up. Okay, so who's in second?
And then, I think Aubrey's definitely in second. I don't know who's better, my mom or Aubrey. I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think it depends on the night. I agree. I actually agree with that. With that rating.
If my mom's like slightly like tipsy, like I don't, when she drinks, she's terrible. She's tits suck.
I must say though that all women that you've named so far that are in the top have won one of the weeks so far. We've had Marcia, Aubrey. Yeah. We've had, so that's
4 out of the 5 weeks for females.
We're the only 2 women who actually won the league.
Yeah.
And I've never seen none of them bluff ever. Like, maybe I don't catch on. Maybe I'm not paying attention.
I feel like Aubrey is a pretty good bluffer.
I think she definitely gets out of line sometimes. And I think that honestly makes you like a better player. Like, just like if you put people in like tough decisions, like, okay, like you call, it's whatever you can't be afraid of like making.
Very true. All right, Chris, we got about 10 more minutes. So how about 2 more questions?
No, that was the last question.
Oh, that was the last one?
Yeah, he said that.
You guys don't think that was enough?
No, I think we should go more. You know, the great part about the kid, he don't give a fuck. He tells it like it is.
The kid just takes it all.
He does. Yeah. Fucking does. I love it.
Well, honestly, hey, I'm going to give credit where credit is due, too. I mean, on top of that, too, great job to that, Jay. But at the same time, Chris, your questions are a lot more intriguing this week. So
yeah.
I think it might be time that we retire your cousin because he's a shit show.
It might be.
Or it's because he used the podcast preparation H.
Or we had a fucking conversation before this and we told him to get your head out of your ass. It's one of the 3, so.
Yeah, I'm actually busy right now, so I was like.
Oh, that's what it is. He's focused.
Playing Call of Duty does not make you busy, bro.
I'm not even in the house. I'm not even home.
We can't even validate that if we wanted to.
I'm doing this from a little private box that we have in the office.
All right, so I got one last question for the kids. It's on the league. You said you're the best player in the league by far, miles ahead of the competition. Yeah, if you had to pick one person, male or female, who is the closest competition that you have?
Oh, easily me.
He could name you.
I mean, just like, I kind of.
And you can even name Phil. Phil who's a sub.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to say Phil. Like, I think he's extremely reckless, but he knows, like, he understands the game and he knows how to bluff. He knows how to do everything. Like, and he's not like.
Now, what constitutes knowing a game? You think it's mostly you have to be a mathematician, you have to be reckless. What constitutes knowing a game?
I mean, there's like with poker and me and like math, like I'm not the greatest at math, so I don't even really calculate like pot odds that often or like do anything like that.
Well, what do you feel is the top
I think
the top 3 of your most important rules of poker?
The most important thing is just knowing how to fold. Like that is like the most important thing, especially like at low stakes. Like you just have to be able to let down like huge hands. Like it's rarely a bluff. Rarely like people, they don't bluff often ever. Like, and knowing how to fold and just being able to like know your opponents, I guess, like
all great traits. So learning how to fold, knowing your opponent. What would you say the third best thing is?
Just, I'm not that good at explaining things, but
that's all right. All right, we'll leave it at 2. We'll leave it at top 2. So knowing your opponent.
If I could rewind and like start poker like all over again, I would just learn how to fold. Like even still, I have a hard time, like.
Oh, we know.
I made some great calls, but it doesn't add up to how many bad calls I made.
Yeah, I got you. I appreciate that. All right, King Marty.
All right, guys. So we're on the last segment of the day, which is called the Porcelain Corner, right? In this segment, we usually give people an opportunity to start some shit by picking who they think is going to win this week and who's going to lose this week. Unfortunately, this is not very fun for me anymore. Let me go ahead and give out the standings. So we've got guests 0, Andy 0, Lee 0, Chris 0, and Marty motherfucking 4. So you guys are extremely far behind. Last week was a double for double. I picked Robert to go out first, and I picked the kid to win it all. So
you actually picked that?
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
if I got some bonus chips, it'd be really badass. But Jay, since you're you're this week's guest, you get to pick first. So, who's going out first?
I'm gonna say Dan. Dan's gonna go out first, bro. He's running down. And I'm already knowing.
All right.
And then I'm a win. 100.
You can't pick yourself.
Yeah, you can't pick yourself. That's the only thing. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. Like I'm winning.
I gotta go.
You got to balance about rules.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
If it's not me, it's probably gonna be I honestly don't know. There's too much another right word crazy.
pick your mom.
Well, this is what makes it so exciting. So,
All right. Well, let him.
I'm gonna say let's just give it to I was shitting on the girls a lot. Let's just give it to Aubrey.
Oh,
okay, that's a good pick.
Thanks. I like it.
All right, Andy.
All right, Marty, I think you're coming back and you're going to win.
Got you. Thank you. Lee.
So first out. Fuck.
Nate will have a sub, and it'll be Phil.
I ain't picking Phil out first. Although he has punted before, so you know what? I picked Jacob already. I'm not picking him again this week. I'm gonna actually go with. Damn it! Fucking son of a bitch! All right, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to go with Keith only because he fucking took me out with my pocket aces. So fuck Keith. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Keith.
All right. Fucking Keith.
I might go with Dan for the win this week because he focused hard last week and took second. And I think he's going to focus again because he knows where he's at. He's still not in the top 8 yet. He knows he's got to focus. So I'm going to go with Dan.
All right. Chris.
Yeah. I'm going to go. My first out is going to be your referral, Jacob.
Okay.
Out first. And then I'm going to give my boy Noe a win.
Oh, my God. Hey, guys, I'm not even lying. Those exact picks are my exact picks. So,
wow.
Yeah, which fucking sucks because I hate doing that. I'm going to change mine up, and I'm going to be really fucking pissed if this happens, but I'm going to change mine up and say this week the winner is going to be man, good night. Now that changes everything. Nate's been hanging on, but he's getting a sub this week. I'm going to pick I'm picking Lee this week. I got Lee winning this week, and then going out first is going to be Phil. I'm going to pick Phil. Which is Nate's sub, so Nate.
Wow. All right, picking the subs. I see how it is.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to duplicate on mine. Yours are all fucking because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Mine are literally because I don't want to pick
Jacob again.
Yeah, hey, real quickly, I don't know if you know the standings of this, but okay, there we go.
Yeah, they speak for themselves. Yeah, I know. There's no collusion or cheating whatsoever.
Yeah, with this, how could that even be a thing? I wish it could.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway. So there was our 5th episode. Chris, I know we got something big coming up this weekend. Why don't you go ahead and let us know what's going on?
Yeah, I have a freeze out tournament this Saturday, 7:30. Be here. One live, no rebuys, big pot. Come out here, have fun.
You're gonna have big pot?
Yeah, big pot, big money pot.
Nice.
Yeah, come out, invite your friends, just have a good turnout. So
now, you only play suited cards in that, right?
Yeah, only suited cards.
Suited. So, Andy, do you play suited cards?
Probably more often than I should.
Yeah. Marty, suited at all?
Yeah. Hey, for those of you listening, if you just fucking listen to Lee throughout this entire podcast, you'll figure it out. Whether we say it once or 30 times.
I said I don't know the word.
All right, guy. Yes, I do.
Okay. You play suited.
Hey, Dan said suited nip slips.
Suited nip. Suited nip. You know, all nips are suited, aren't they?
Not really.
No. Priscilla, are they suited?
I'm not sure.
I think everybody knows.
Hey, did the kid get a front row seat for that?
He did. He was playing heads up, and then he got a heads up full. So,
gotcha. All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining, everybody. Go ahead, Lee. Take us out.
Hey, kid, I want to thank you for joining. I know it was the last second. I really appreciate you joining. It's always fun to have you on. We need to do a whole entire episode just on your feedback because you got the best feedback of the whole.
Honesty.
Damn, you suck his dick, Lee.
Dan's going to revive that old picture that pissed off Marcia. But you know what? He's going to be on TV. I'm calling it right now. He's going to be on TV one day. We're all going to look back and say, hey, we had him on the podcast first. So
no, he will be on TV. He's going to be like, Lee, kidnap child.
Bad boys.
Yeah.
What you know, funny?
You know what's funny? He already logged off. he said, fuck y'all. He left already.
Well, he said it right when he made his pick. He said, "Sorry guys, I gotta go."
Oh, he did. Oh, okay, yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah.
My phone cut out. All right, somebody else take us out. You know, Andy, take us out.
Oh, Andy, yeah, let's go.
Thank you all for joining the AIA podcast.
What the
See you all on Thursday.
And Chris,
If you don't come back,
If you don't come back, you will be like Robert snipping his cards away.
oh, he did go out first. Jesus, picked him to go first this week because he's going to take revenge next week. All right,
all right, guys, y'all be good.
you too.
Stupid gummy stare across the way is about to go down. Eric throws down the nuts, which leaves Tina out and poor Robert sniffing around. This is all in the night of our AI group. Join us next season and we'll bring you in the loop. Don't forget to catch a podcast and get yourself submerged. If you don't do either, you will be like House calling you a jerk.
All in Alliance Poker League.